Well, hello, my friends, and happy Sunday to you. Look at this beauty. So I'm starting out in my journal, and I'm going to put a layer of gesso down with my palette knife real roughly. I want all the grungy texture. Now, this video is, I had lots and lots of issues. My camera's got some problems, and so you're going to see me do things after the fact. So once I got my gesso down and somewhat dry, I came back with some Deco Art Crackle paint and put it on the outer edges of my journal page because I knew that that's where it would show the most because I was going to put my flowers in the kind of middle area. Okay, so here's where the camera did not turn on. I had issues with it the entire video, so I am so sorry. What I've done is I've taken 2 acrylic inks, muted gray and transparent raw umber, and I just put it all over the place and sprayed it with water. And what I'm doing now is I'm drying and I'm moving my acrylic ink as I dry. So I'll dry it and then kind of move it and dry it and move it and shift it. And you can see I'll dry it a little bit and I get kind of that crusty edge, and then I'll move it and then dry it a little bit more. And just to kind of get the drips where I want them. Then once it's kind of dry, I added just a little bit more ink because some areas were lighter than others and I wanted it to really be grungy. And so here I am still drying, but I have written my thoughts about this page and what I need for the day. And I'm going to get my stencils out. And of course, camera didn't turn on. So I'm getting my paints out and my stencils out to start stenciling. I think I used 4 stencils for this video. You can see here, I have stenciled everything out and I've gone over with my brush and just kind of added some swishes and things like that. You can see the green paint to the side. I'm so sorry. My camera just, I don't know. I've got issues, and that's part of the inspiration behind this journal page. I think we all have hard seasons, and I think this is my hard season because it's been a long time since I've said everything feels hard, and that's kind of what it feels like right now. I mean, it's just silly things, but when it's all the things all at once. So I am stenciling out my flowers. This is the either bellflower or vintage dahlia. And I'm putting a layer of gesso down because I started with the pink and it was too light. And so I'm just putting some gesso down to kind of block out the stenciled area. And then I'll come back in with my color. And this part you'll actually get to see. I'm so sorry because I love this journal page. So I'm going to lay in my color. I've mixed a little bit of Algerian crimson hue with some of that pink rose, and it's so pretty. And then I'm just going to add my brush strokes and color on top of that. I'm working from the back forward, so I put my leaves in first, and I used my leaves and my small branches stencil, I'm adding some really kind of hard elements to this piece. I've got the soft part, the flowers, the vines, and the hard elements, that grungy ink, the crackle, this kind of graphic lettering. And that is just how I feel. I feel like everything is hard and my heart is soft and tender, and some days are just really hard. And so we can be both hard and soft. We can live in both hard and soft and still be grateful and still appreciate things. There's just seasons where things are just that way and they won't last forever. So I'm just coming back in and adding my personality to my flowers. All of the supplies that I use will be listed on the blog, and the link to the blog will be down below in the YouTube description box, along with more pictures and a little bit more about the story of this journal page. But I love the juxtaposition of the hard and the soft because that is so me right now. I'm feeling both of those things. And I'm just going to continue to layer my flowers in. And I did the same type of work on my leaves. Once I got my stenciled images in, I came back with some sap green and some lighter greens and just kind of ran over the edges a little bit. And I'm just kind of mapping out where my flowers are going to go. So I'm going to freehand these ones. And so I know the big one is going to be right kind of there in the middle. And I want the other ones to be behind. So those have to come first. Some burnt sienna, some quinacridone magenta, alizarin crimson hue, deep violet. Some yummy, yummy colors. Some are heavy body and some are Blick matte acrylics. And again, you'll see all of the supplies with pictures on the blog. And the key to the flowers are just short strokes. Don't try to make them, I don't try to make them realistic. I like them more graphic. And so nice short strokes, starting with the darkest color first and lightening up from there. And then just add personality. Let them be something that, use the colors that you love. You can see I just continue to get lighter and lighter, and then I'll come back in and add some darker colors with my soft pastels. It's easy to overwork them, and it's hard to know when to quit. So I've started shading my piece. I've gone around some of my branches, and I'm just making some really, really sketchy lines all the way around my everything. Leaves, flowers, really sketchy lines. And then I'll shade in some of the darker areas. Shade in some of the corners. You can see there, I've got some of the corners shaded. I've added a few extra branches, just really scratchy, scribbly lines, not being really particular. Again, it's that juxtaposition of, you know, hard and soft. The charcoal pencil is really hard and kind of graphic, and I like that. And now so you didn't get to see me put some soft pastels on. Again, camera issues. I don't know what, I've got to get it figured out. But I added some soft pastels, some dark colors, some teals to the leaves, a few yellows and oranges to the other flowers. Not a ton. And now I'm coming back in with some of my lighter, that pink blush color that I started with that didn't show up, and I'm just kind of bringing that back in to highlight my flowers. I'm so sorry for the camera issues. It's just, sometimes that's how it goes. And I love how it turned out. I love the crackle, I love the grunge, I love the softness of the flowers and what it represents. And I'll share more about that on the blog. And I'm just going to continue to add a few more colors here to the flowers. I love the pop of teal on the leaves. It really adds some character. Adding just a few more strokes of soft pastel, some darks, some lights, shading around the edge. Again, all the supplies will be listed on the blog. I hope you enjoyed today's project, and I hope you pop over to the blog and read more about this journal page and what the inspiration was behind it. My words are suddenly changing inside, or silently changing inside, awaken, arise. And those are things that have been kind of bubbling up inside of me. And again, I'll talk more about it on the blog, but thank you so much for being here. Thank you for understanding the video issues, and I hope this week that you always, always know that you are loved.